Q&A with Jo Rae. Here's another question that has been posed to me. Jo Rae, are you an election denier? The answer is no. I'm not an election denier. The elections took place. What I, along with over 60% of American citizens, are concerned about is the security and the transparency of our voting system. CISA, who's in charge of making sure that our voting systems are secure, came out recently with a report that there are 9 vulnerabilities on the voting machines. Now in Oregon, we don't use voting machines. We have tabulator machines. Oregon, we vote on paper, and then those are run through tabulator machines. But there are vulnerabilities, and they are online according to Oregon's Attorney General Ellen Rosenblum. When I ran in 2020, I saw votes disappear. I have that data, I have that proof, but nobody could answer to me how I lost almost 7,000 votes between November 18th and 19th, and on the 20th, I got back almost 2,000 votes. The only answer from the Oregon Secretary of State's office was that's the data they received from the counties. Well, what about the data that they received prior to that? How is this possible? That's a lot of votes. 2 or 3 votes, I could understand that. But close to 7,000 votes? That's a big question mark. Here in the United States of America, we should never be concerned about the security of our voting system here. We should know that whomever we vote for, that vote is counted 100% accurately. It is time that we get back to voting in person. I know it's an inconvenience, but losing our country is going to be a lot more inconvenient than taking a little bit of time out of your day to go to the polls and vote. I also believe our votes must be counted by hand. We don't know who's programming those machines. That's being done by some third-party company. It's not even the program's not even written by our county or by our state people. We need to get out of the ERIC system. They have all of our voting records. They have our DMV records. We need to get rid of Oregon's motor voter. The Oregon Department of Motor Vehicles can barely keep up with their job. And then they give them on top of that, oh, by the way, you're going to register people to vote. There are numerous stories of people, including my daughter-in-law, whose voter registration was changed when they went to the DMV to do some business. This has got to end. I 100% support voting in person, voting only on paper, having voter identification to prove that yes, you are a U.S. citizen and you are eligible to vote. And I support counting our votes by hand and having only one day for voting, with the exception of those people who are legitimately absentee ballots. Now, this is a state issue. It is not a national issue. The Constitution is clear that the states are the ones that are in control of how the votes are done. The only portion that the Constitution addresses is the general election. I'm asking for your vote to send me to Washington, D.C. Together, we will make a difference. You will be my employers. This is a service position. And in the words of Alexander Hamilton, which is right behind me, you can see it says, "Here, sir, we the people govern, and it is time to turn the government back to we the people." This is Jo Rae Perkins. I invite you to join me. I ask for your support through prayers, through voting, through volunteering, and if you are so led, through donations. My website is perkins.vote. Thank you so much, and may you have a wonderful and amazing day.